Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Grade 8. We are going to talk about healthy living. In this episode, we are going to learn about reading comprehension. While I was searching for the right healthy diet, I read an online article about vegetarianism. What is vegetarianism? It is the practice of eating no meat or fish. I read that a vegetarian diet can be high in fiber and folic acid. So what's fiber and what's folic acid? Fiber is the part of food that helps to keep a person healthy by keeping the bowels working. On the other hand, folic acid is a vitamin found in green vegetables which is needed by the body to produce red blood cells. A vegetarian diet is high in antioxidants that can reduce the risk of many diseases. Antioxidants are substances that repair damage in cells. These are some of the food most rich with antioxidants. We have apples, green tea, garlic, green vegetables, berries. Today we will read an article about vegetarianism. You can find this article in your student's book, page 19. The questions we are going to answer are word meaning, word opposite, reference questions, and WH questions. Let's go through these tips before we start reading. Quickly read the whole passage to get the general idea before you begin answering questions. In argumentative text, it is important to be aware of the writer's overall tone. A writer's choice of words often indicates their attitude towards a topic. Pay attention to transition words, and when you come across a difficult word, try to guess its meaning. Now we will start reading the passage. Vegetarianism has become popular worldwide. Some people stop eating meat because they believe it to be the key to a healthy life. They follow a strict diet that includes fruits, vegetables, cereal grains, nuts, seeds, and sometimes eggs and dairy products. A vegetarian diet has its advantages. The main advantage is that there is less risk of obesity and heart disease. The diet includes high amounts of vitamin C, folic acid, and fiber. This diet helps to avoid diseases because of the vegetables, which are an excellent source of antioxidants. A vegetarian diet helps in digestion because vegetables contain more fiber. Lastly, more energy is gained from vegetables because they are the primary source of the food chain. Being a vegetarian also has its downside. It can negatively affect your health. This diet is low in calcium, proteins, iron, vitamin B12, and zinc. Vegetarians who do not consume milk or dairy products can lack vitamin D as well. These nutrients are all found in the vegetarian diet, but not in adequate amounts. Athletes, for instance, cannot be vegetarians because they need huge amounts of protein that is found in meat. In conclusion, I think that eating a balanced diet is important for maintaining good health and keeping the body in top condition. I think a balanced diet does not cut out any food group. It consists of a wide variety of foods served in the correct amounts to support our body and keep us energized, motivated, and healthy. Now, let's have a look to these questions related to the passage. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, and D. Number 1. The opposite of the underlined word gained in the second paragraph is A, got, B, found, C, lost, D, motivated. How do you identify the opposite of a word? Read the sentence in which the underlined word is found. Think of the opposite of the underlined word before looking at the answer options. Look for the hints to get to the right word. So let's go back and reread the sentence that has the word we want to find its opposite. Lastly, more energy is gained from vegetables because they are the primary source of the food chain. What's the meaning of gain? Get more energy from vegetables. It's mean get. So now, what do you think the opposite of gained is? Is it got, found, lost, or motivated? The correct answer is lost. Very good. Second question. The closest meaning of the underlined word adequate in the third paragraph is A. Popular, B. Huge, C. Wide, or D. Enough. How do you identify the meaning of a word? Read the sentence in which the underlined word is found. Look for an example or explanation to get the meaning. And look for a definition or restatement to get the meaning. Now let's go back and reread the sentence. These nutrients are all found in vegetarian diet, but not in adequate amounts. It is found, but not in adequate amount. So what do you think the meaning of adequate? Is it popular, huge, wide, or enough? The correct answer is enough. Very good. Number 3. The underlined pronoun it in the fourth paragraph refers to A. Top condition, B. Balanced diet, C. Good health, D. Food group. How do you identify the correct answer in reference questions? You don't need a full understanding of the passage in order to solve this question type. Read the sentence where the underlined word is mentioned and then read a few sentences that come before it. And you need to identify what word the pronoun is replacing. So, going back to the text, we start reading from the beginning. In conclusion, I think that eating a balanced diet is important for maintaining good health and keeping the body in top condition. I think a balanced diet does not cut out any food group. It consists of a wide variety of foods served in the correct amounts to support our body and keep us energized, motivated, and healthy. So what does it refer to? Good health, top condition, balanced diet, or food group? The correct answer is the balanced diet. Now let's talk about the WH questions. How do you identify WH questions? In this episode we have these questions. How can a vegetarian diet help in digestion? And why can't athletes follow a vegetarian diet? Identify the key words in the question. Identify the verbs in the question. Also, identify the key nouns and noun phrases in the question. For example, the key words in these questions are digestion and athletes in the second question. We have can help and can't follow for verbs. And the key nouns are vegetarian diet. Now, let's go and search for the key words, verbs, and key nouns in the reading text. We can find them in this paragraph. A vegetarian diet helps in digestion because vegetables contain more fiber. Again, a vegetarian diet helps in digestion because vegetables contain more fiber. So, can you answer this question now? How can a vegetarian diet help in digestion? Because vegetables contain fiber which help in digestion. Number 5. Why can't athletes follow a vegetarian diet? We can find the answer in this paragraph. Athletes, for instance, cannot be vegetarians because they need huge amounts of protein that is found in meat. Again, athletes, for instance, cannot be vegetarians because they need huge amounts of protein that is found in meat. So what do you think the answer? Why can't athletes follow a vegetarian diet? Because they need huge amounts of protein that is found in meat. That's it for this episode. We learned how to infer the meaning of some new words from context. Also, we learned how to answer detailed questions after reading. Thank you and see you next time.